Muy buenas, muy buenas, buenas. Soy Sigiloco Games, estamos aquí de nuevo en Más Defectos. Bienvenidos. Estamos justamente aquí en... no recuerdo cómo se llama este planeta. Aquí en Omega. Nuestro planeta es como una especie de estructura. Y estábamos justamente, habíamos dejado aquí en el Arte Live. Pero he hecho algunas cosillas, he comprado algunas cosas en unos mercados. Casi todo he podido comprar. Y también he investigado varios planetas para la cuestión de recursos. Como pueden ver, aquí tengo bastantes más recursos que en el video. Y bueno, aquí tengo obviamente menos créditos. Antes tenía como 200.000, me ha quedado solo como 30.000. Y es que aquí también ya explorar los planetas también cuesta, porque tenemos que comprar, como dije en el video, combustible y sondas para investigar los planetas. Eso ya cuesta, no es como antes. Y bueno, aquí obviamente, si bien hay que comprar armas y nada, tenemos que comprar mejoras para nuestras propias armas. Así que vamos, y también cuesta. Bueno, lo siguiente que vamos a hacer aquí es la misión de Mordin Solus, que buen muchacho estaba por acá, por los apartamentos.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Muy bien, aquí podemos investigar. Muy bien.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? Place is quarantined, remember?
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Solus.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Bien, aquí tenemos que seleccionar a Said. Y aquí a Miranda. Bien. Vámonos. Cero. Aquí munición. Ahí estoy en el que muerto.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Por aquí.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Ok, no hay cómo pasar. Vamos ahí.
Plague control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Vamos a piratear esto. Y lo que nos señala es este. Y segundo es este. Tercero sería ese, no. ¿Cómo está? Este aquí me parece. Muy bien. 5.000 créditos. Crimen de víctima, dice.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it! Damn you! Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague?
Vorcha, sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the...
Why are you so
the plague...
convinced?
And since humans are the only species not affected...
I need to find Mordin
I
Solus.
was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he
When I
can
find Mordin, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
help. Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Mordin is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Bien, tenemos aquí información sobre la brocha. Poquillo de base de virtud. A veces me parece que es el camino. Aquí me gustaría, ¿no? Misión pesada. Aquí tenemos una puerta, me parece que hay que abrirla. Sería este con este con este con este con este con este.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Danis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Danis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Muchacho. Vamos para acá. No, por acá no, así. Para acá. Aquí hay una puertica. Se parece que es el camino. Aquí hay que ser más rápido, muchachos. Este. Con este. Con este. Con este. Vamos a hacer un pequeño guardado por aquí. está más muerto que vivo aquí. Vámonos. Y aquí creo que vienen los problemas, muchachos.
Here we go. Nice shot.
Firing
One
concussive
less.
shot!
Firing now.
Muy bien. Se acaba con los muchachos. Aquí hay de munición por aquí. Que pueden entrar y también hay como ir por acá arriba. Apartamentos. Aquí. Este con este. Este con este. Y este con este. Uy.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Aquí un refugiado. Aquí hay caja fuerte. 4 mecánicos.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorta started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Muy bien. Vámonos. Un poquillo más de virtud por aquí. Siguiente sección. Realmente creo que por allá es la misión. Vamos por acá, podría subirlo. Aquí seguramente hay algo. Aquí recibí. Críticos por aquí. ¿Cómo tengo? 41 mil. Estamos un poco más para nuestro francotirador.
Oh, what's this?
Aquí hemos aumentado un poco aquí las cosillas de su posibilidad lo que tiene este site. Aquí, acá tenemos 2 vías.
Enemy Turian! I got it!
Aquí watchas.
Firing an impact shot!
¿Por qué no les mato?
Good shot! Sit down! Firing concussive shot!
My shields are down. Oh, nice!
Nailed! Hostile down.
Yes!
Who's next?
Can't hide from me.
Enemy charging! Watch out!
More than that. Concussive shot!
Here goes.
Anyone else? That was pretty. Heads up! Sit down!
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
A ver. Aquí tenemos varias entradas. Por acá es por donde venimos, me parece. Bueno. Ahora sí. ¿Por dónde vinimos? Pues sí, creo que nos lleva por esa parte. Vamos a ver qué hay por acá. Cero. Aquí en la puerta, vamos a ver.
Hey, back off. We got here first.
Saqueador aquí.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turian's trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Mordin Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. Don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
Tell me everything you know about Mordin Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kinda had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. Yeah, I'm kinda sorry to see him go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while, get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Un poquillo más de virtud por ahí. A ver. Necesito... ¿Por dónde estamos? Por ahí. Vamos para acá. Entrar. Acá no hay nada. Aquí a ver, ¿qué nos encontramos? A ver, ¿qué es esto? Ah, mira. Eso no sirve unos segundos, ¿eh? Aquí está la clínica. Creo que hemos pasado ya.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
All clear here.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Podemos dirigir equipo.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Mordin.
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with buterol.
Melanorin and buterol. Got it.
Senescene is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce.
Palladium.
Why not have more? UMC.
Demasine.
No. Demasine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Más mejoras. Y tenemos la puerta, muchachos. Ok, por aquí elemento 0. Bienvenidos. Tenemos un aquí con credititos. Ok, no baterías. Exactamente lo que buscaba. Y bueno, aquí tenemos a Mordin Solus. Mordin Solus. Muchacho.
Professor Mordin Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague? Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe.
Relax, Mordin. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future, I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Pequeño monarca del flex adquirido. Ok. Puro la plaga. Ahí vamos. A ver, yo creo que no puedo. No sé, puedo. Pistola proyector M3. Bien, vamos a vernos con esta. Miranda tiene. Vamos a poner esta. Y Said. Siempre el 15. Fusil francotirador solo puedo ponerme yo. Pequeño manual. Proyector de arco. Vámonos. Bueno, la siguiente misión es por acá. Vamos a hacer un pequeño guardado.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Vamos a activar nuestra munición. Estos muchachos no tienen. Este muchacho.
They've seen us.
A ver, aquí se me instala el.
Firing concussive shot!
Here goes.
Muy bien. Creo que esos fueron todos. ¿Por aquí no puedo pasar? Aquí por acá. Aquí nada. Aquí se puede subir. Hay algo.
Pistol's not gonna cut it. Enemy charging!
Here we go.
Sit down!
My shields are down.
Hell yeah!
Pinches oros. ¿Qué aquí? No, mira. Este. ¿Qué es este? No, este no es. Es. Este. ¿Listo? Muy bien. Mi créditicos. Todo es vacío. Ahora por allí. A ver, aquí es este. Este. Dos líneas. Este. Muy bien. 5000 créditos. Aquí tenemos dos puertas. Ahí está la brocha.
Lock and load.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Mordin at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, of the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
She's right. Doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Mordin send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
¿Qué te quiere tú? Un poquito de aquí de cositas. Vamos a ir una cajita fuerte. Aquí, munición. Munición innecesaria. Vamos a ver. Listo más.
Here they come.
Aquí, muchachos. Así que lo cogí pero bien desprevenido aquí estos muchachos. No hicieron nada. Por acá.
Good shot.
Careful, Shepard.
Su mano, recuerdo aquí. No probable que muera.
Enemies in front.
You're gonna die!
I got it.
Listo. Bien. Acá me queda una bala. ¿Alguien más? Pues acá se va a ponerme este güey. Por aquí. Por acá también podía bajar. Así. Aquí no veo nada, botón explosivo. Y por donde salieron estos muchachos. Espera. Botón explosivo. Cajas. Ok, algo. Subir nada. Un metro de largo. No. Eso. Muy bien. básicas. Chutada.
The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah!
We've been spotted.
Here we go.
Eat that! Careful! Who's next?
I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Oui. Quiero restaurar energía. Creo que por acá también. Sí. Vamos a restaurar energía.
Excellent. The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
This'll put him down!
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
I got it! Sit down!
¿Listo?
Firing concussive shot!
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
Firing an impact shot!
Aquí sirve de mucho más el franco.
This'll put him down!
Con esta.
Incoming!
I got
Holy crap!
Watch the Krogan!
Nice gun! Hell yeah!
Both fans are online. Mordin should be pleased. Good work.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Mordin about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
Ok. A ver si la people ha llegado por acá. Aquí tenemos a Daniel.
I can't believe Mordin said all those things. I thought I knew him.
Centro médico. Aquí los refugiados.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
This clinic gave me sanctuary during the plague. I'll see if they need my help.
It's going to be strange running the clinic without the professor.
Things are gonna be tough when Mordin goes. I hope everyone here remembers everything we did for them.
Y el calle. Oh, ¿qué se pasa? Ah, pues. Bien. Vamos a hacer un resumen de lo que vamos a recoger aquí. Muy bien.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes, but this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all, except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower than gas. Drugged water supply? No.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. We're going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists. Need to identify, neutralize technology. Need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Muy bien. Tenemos daño tecnológico 2. Investigación de tenemos bastantes cosas que hacer por aquí. Y bueno, si aquí se nos abre esta área donde podemos investigar mejoras y también investigar cosillas. Y aquí tenemos el Mordin Solus. Aquí luego tenemos método de asalto, escopeta Visirator. Bueno, tenemos bastantes cosillas hay nuevas que podemos realizar, pero para ello necesitamos recursos y aquí tenemos que poner los recursos. Primero vamos a hablar con Mordin Solus.
Shepard, how can I help?
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory. Found a few surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected. Just need more samples. More collector data, tissue samples, anything you can get, I can use. Find new tech.
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Bien, estas son las investigaciones. Por ejemplo, aquí tenemos daño de fusil. Que nos cuesta iridio, que vamos a investigar. Muy bien. Pero bueno, eso no es el...
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Tenemos aquí mejoras de la nave, acerca de investigación y prototipos. Tenemos aquí la Omni herramienta de Mordin, que prácticamente esa es la mejora que podemos hacer este muchacho. Y aquí tenemos la armadura de infierno, la armadura quitina del recolector, que nos da ciertas bonificaciones. Por ejemplo, aquí inicia regeneración y velocidad de correr. Armadura de infierno nos da a negociación y daño de aporte tecnológico biótico y más de correr. Tenemos entrenamiento avanzado, que necesitamos esto. También es buena, pero vamos a hacerlo un poco después. Escopeta Visirator, fusil de recolector, que también es muy bueno. Un lanzamisiles también bastante potente. Munición para pesada. Y vamos aquí, elementos de mar.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Sorry, have done what I can. Focusing on studying collector tech now.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Never.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions, needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team, deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for a high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Oui.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
A ver. Vamos aquí, tienes la investigación. Mejoras. En la investigación. A ver. Mejoras de arma. Mejoras de armadura. Capacidad de LGE, labio tecnológico. Ok. Acá tenemos mejoras de todo. Estas son las mejoras que tenemos ya puestas. Tenemos escopeta, línea de fusil, munición para más pesada, módulo de pirateo, elemento de Mordin y tejido de piel pesada. Todo esto tenemos incorporado. Podemos aquí mejorar un poco el daño de su fusil. Aquí no hay nada más. Aquí necesitamos 15.000, pero necesitamos otras cosillas. Necesitamos encontrar todo esto. Mejoras de armadura, tenemos daño tecnológico. Y tenemos capacidad de emerger. Uy. Tenemos más capacidad de emerger. Sí. Esto nos cuesta platino. Tenemos, a ver, también tenemos módulo de trauma. Voy a recuperar todo lo... Sí, vamos a poner esto. No tenemos nada más. Los de armadura, duración tecnológica. Esta sería buenísimo, pero tenemos que encontrar. También tenemos que buscar todo esto, tenemos que encontrar. Y tenemos aquí prototipos. Tenemos la armadura de salto de Cerberus. Aumenta en 10 capacidad de municiones pesadas, aumenta el escudo en 10 y aumenta la salud en 10. Es muy buena en realidad. Esta es para la negociación, regeneración. Realmente no sabe, pero eso no. Eso es para después cuando necesitamos, cuando ya tengamos algo extra. Podemos ver que también necesita iridio, todo necesita iridio. Se ve que muchas cosas necesitan, este necesita elemento cero, este necesita paladio. Pero lo que vamos a hacer es esto de aquí. Vamos a hacer los Cerberus. Vamos a ver prototipos. Y yo creo que voy a ponerme... ¿Y si está en arma corta? Sí. Es incompatible con la fisiología humana, por lo que da malos resultados. sea, no sirve para nosotros. Pero esta, por ejemplo, sí. Este lanzamisiles parece mejor que el que tengo puesto. Y munición para pesarse, vamos a investigar. M6 más avalanche bloqueado. A ver. Está muy bueno. A ver, vamos a ver qué lanzamisiles tengo yo. Este era ML77. M100. Y tenemos esta y proyector de arco de armas. Tenemos dos. Hasta de aquí. Muy bien. M100. Las sonaras M100. Vamos a elegir esta. Ok. Prototipos. Tenemos la ML77. Me parece mejor que las otras. Esta se ve también buenísima. Muy bien. De momento vamos así. Vamos a ponernos este lanzagranadas. Me parece mejor que el que tengo puesto. Que son lanzamisiles. Verás ahí, creo que sí puedo ponerle patrones de combate. Está bien. A Mordin. Cardihex. Miranda Cardihex. Checar acá el X. Muy bien. Vámonos. La siguiente misión.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
A ver. Sergeant Anderson. El ego de bienvenido. Cuida de Garros. Colección de cicatrices de tu rostro. Ok. Ocúpate de checar con. Ok. A ver. Solicitud de mando de Cerberus. Ok. Luego de no haberme unido. Contrato de la exploración. MSB salía. Okay. Pacto de la armonía. Capucha del reconocimiento. Ok. Overlord. Ok. Aquí un proyector de arco de cielo. Que tenemos Kazumi Goto. Y listo. mensajes nuevos. Son mensajes archivados. Quitemos las mejoras. Todo de aquí. Muy bien. Vamos a la cubierta médica. Tripulación.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Alright.
Commander, I very much enjoyed sharing that ice brandy with you. But I hope I wasn't too unprofessional. Brandy goes straight to my head.
It's nice to see you let your hair down.
Well, promise me we'll share a bottle every year. The next one is on me. How may I help you, Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Servidor, los chacos. No me dice nada. A ver si es que Carlos me dice algo de una mejora, tal vez.
Shepard, need me for something?
Aquí está.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Ahí está. Mejoras de la nave, 2. Cañón Tactics y mejora de la cubierta. Esto aquí.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Bien. La nave. Cañón Tactics.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Bueno,
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Pues se supone que ya tengo la mejora de la enfermería. Aunque aquí no aparece nada. Ah, aquí mira por las cicatrices. Aquí me salió. Ah, aquí. Así está. Hemos curado las cicatrices. Vámonos. Vamos a ver cómo mirando.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Y mejoras de la nave. Escáner avanzado de mineral, muy bien.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
All right.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used.
Maybe.
You are who you are.
That's easy. The difference is you were great before we That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Interesante. Okay.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Acciones de virtud. Bueno, tenemos una misión más en Omega. Así que vamos para allá. Aquí nada más, aquí nada más. Saiyan es muy hablador. Y Mordin tampoco ya nos da nada más, así que vamos aquí a pues adelante. Después nos damos un ratito a la cubierta, ¿no? Vamos aquí a hablar con Jeff a ver si tiene alguna mejora.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Mejoras de la nave. Blindaje para naves pesadas. Investigamos.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
We've got the best armor available. The rest is outside my expertise, Commander.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads? You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
You liked what you saw, Mr. Taylor?
I meant that you were an example of what we can do, Shepard. Commander. I don't want this to get weird. I should get back to my duties. Everything has to be perfect if we're going to survive this.
All right, Jacob. Back to your duties.
Commander?
Muy bien. Tenemos aquí ya un poquillo más. Vamos a ponernos esto aquí, operativo. Operativo, hacemos edición de ruptura. Estos anillos científicos, escudos. Ok. Presión clínica, correcto, los amigos. Esta parece que está bien. Incineración. Las rupturas para los enemigos sintéticos. Es más. Vamos a poner criogénica porque es la que más nos va a servir. Ahí. Bien. El último que vamos a hacer es a ponernos una nueva armadura, muchachos. Y después regresaremos a Omega. La carga del capitán. Y aquí tenemos. Vamos a equiparnos con la nueva armadura. Armadura. Ahí, esta. No es muy bonita, pero es eficiente. Muy bien. Tenemos la terminal privada. Tenemos un modelo aquí de la nave, como pueden ver. Y podemos poner varios modelos de las naves que como vayas comprando. Vámonos a pues armando. Y vamos aquí otra vez aquí. Y vamos a atracar de nuevo aquí. Vamos ahí con Garrus y con Mordin. Aquí sube automática.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solus's assistant has been helping any patients with complications.
Excellent. Knew he could do it.
Come on, let me in.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Ahora sí.
Anybody here seen my kid?
There's much better booze in the abyss.
The Shepherd Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
Debo enfrentar a ese muchacho que nos había envenenado.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the Fortune.
Not taking any chances.
Vamos. Tenemos que pasar la segunda barra.
Bastard deserved what he got.
Podemos dejar aquí.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
Y por ahí está el muchacho este. Ah, mira, la otra entrada. Más por acá. Aquí está, cerca.
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I could think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are ours now.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. But perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Las transformaciones que hay en el Artelai, o podemos meter nada. Muy bien.
This shit tastes like poison anyway. I've had better drinks in the back of a garbage scow.
A human colony called Freedom's progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the chronicle of the humans' failure to...
Tareas.
Just one more.
There's much better booze in the abyss.
Anybody here seen my kid?
¿Quién mató en ese ahí?
I understand Patriarch's still in residence in Afterlife.
I'm working on it.
You want to talk? Talk to
You
Arya.
never know which pair of eyes to look at.
Don't look at me like that.
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
I think I feel my morals loosening. Yow!
Where did you get that fantastic new visor? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Harrods. Oh, I love that place. But I always thought Harrod only sold stuff for men.
You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Hola, Luis.
Merc life got you down. Ready to give it all up and go into hiding in the abyss? Don't.
You hear that? No, me neither.
There's much better moves in the abyss.
I seen a Vorcha shoot a man. Oh no! It was another Vorcha.
Arya wants to speak with you, human. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting. Nothing to see here.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant. Patriarch has more influence than you thought. I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours. Can use any help we can get. Whatever you find is yours to deal with. We friendly enough to talk about who you were before Omega? You're reaching back centuries, Shepard. Long before anything that should matter to you. So why keep it secret? No reason, from your perspective. But there are plenty of people out there with long memories. I've had a few careers, a few names. Commando training, mercenary leanings. I've kept what was valuable and dropped the baggage. I thought you were in charge. Why so scared of your past? I have nothing to fear on Omega. That doesn't mean I want to broadcast my past to the galaxy. You'd be surprised how long some entities can hold a grudge. This little exercise with Patriarch? A footnote. Not even the first Krogan I've pissed off. You're important, but also isolated. No other allies out there to back you up? I lean toward a particular type of work. It tends to encourage professional rivalry. Sometimes you'd rather disappear than be forced to kill someone. You couldn't have started here with nothing. You must have been someone important. I've always been important, even if others didn't recognize it. So yes, I had money to start this operation. I also had creditors who thought they were more entitled to it. I let them chase a ghost, or several. It's relatively easy to outlive a Solarian, but not their record-keeping. All right, I'll drop it. Better luck next time. Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history. Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend. I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals. We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari. Superior intel? Assassination? That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay.
Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting. But let's move on.
Do you need something else?
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Una misión. Y nuestros 1000 crediticios. No tenemos 78.000. Vamos a comprar una mejora que tenemos por acá.
Come on, let me in.
Study of the Forge's adaptive capabilities shows that with the proper treatment, young Forger can be molded into productive members of society. The study, sponsored by Genera Staffing Services, promises to redefine the way we look at the Forger.
End is not.
Walkways. Could that vagrant someday become an asset?
Una caína como el así que vamos acá.
And humans are a blight on galactic purity. Do something.
Whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Sí, le encontré. Uy. Vámonos.
Notorious troublemaker Archangel is no more. Blue Sun reports that mercenaries
End.
were responsible for the
End is not.
enemy #1.
Bueno, ya hemos acabado todo en Omega.
Regardless, this news is a major boon for Omega. All business.
Todo el diario. N7, proyecto, tareas, acciones. Salir, consejo. Aquí tenemos bastantes misiones. Entrevista de la convicta, jefe criminal. Jefe de consejo, expediente, la meta ladrona, despedir los recolectores. Proceso de venganza. Bien.
Resume as usual.
Join Bacanja Tash and his sexy sextet as they light up the afterlife and soothe the savage beasts of Omega. You won't believe what these girls get up to and how low they'll go. For tickets, contact Calyat box offices or buy direct from the Afterlife ticket office.
Bueno, aquí lo que vamos a hacer primero es investigar la mejora. Vamos acá. Scroller. Papá, todavía necesito eso. Exploradora, aquí no tengo nada. Tejido. Parece que necesita un poco más de nivel. Parece mejor que acabo de comprar. Pero no pasa nada. Vámonos aquí. Aquí tenemos todo el sistema que iba a investigar antes. Y Y aquí nos vamos a ir aquí a la zona de impacto, aquí en el sistema Amada. ¿Cuánto de? Me falta comprar un poco de aquí de combustible. Estoy sin... Vamos a investigar la zona de impacto de la anomalía. Por aquí. Y nos vamos aquí a álgebra.
I have detected an anomaly.
Aquí tienes que ir. Aquí está la zona de impacto.
Probe launched. I have found something.
Y aquí podemos utilizar. Y esta es nuestra nave original. Que se cayó en pedazos. Y aquí tenemos que recoger cosillas. Aquí por aquí, por todo, por ejemplo aquí hay una placa. Esto nos va a dar experiencia. Y se ven ahí 20 placas. Aquí. Esto podemos recoger. ¿No? Aquí también hay cositas. Aquí 115 elementos 0. Ahí hay algo. Una placa aquí. Vamos por acá. Ahí la placa. Cero, ¿dónde está? Ah, muy bien. Vamos a ver qué hay por acá. Aquí hay un casco de... mira tú. No puedo subir. Por aquí. Vamos a ver qué hay por acá. Casco de la N7. Algo más por aquí. Ahí tenemos una placa, me parece. Este es la zona de mando de la anomalía. Hecha pedazos. Muy bien. Voy a saber para poner un monumento. Por ese monumento. Aquí hay un par de datos. A ver. Datos irreparables, comandante respecto a un dañado, todo. Que eso se puede leer. Y datos 3. Muy bien. Datos de teniente Presley. Ese muchacho murió. Ahí está. Aquí hay unas plaquitas. Acá hay otro. Aquí está la Mako. Esta era nuestra nave de exploración. Hacemos algo. Aquí hay otra placa. Momento cero. Muy bien. Y una caja. Aquí tenemos algo que recoger. A ver, aquí hay algo por acá. Hay algo. Aquí. Muy bien. Aquí hay otra placa, ya la vi. Estaba ahí brillando. Aquí. Muy bien. Ahí hay otra placa. Y ahí hay otra placa. Muy bien. A ver, por acá. Por acá ya vimos, ¿verdad? Así que por acá es aquí, sí. Vamos a ver qué hay por acá. Por ahí está, por aquí realizamos. Aquí hay otra placa, me parece. Ahí hay otro. Muy bien. Faltan 4 placas. Vamos a ver. Aquí hay una. Faltan 3 placas. Aquí hay otra. Queda en elenco. Me subí de nivel. Bien. Faltan 2 plaquicas. Vamos a ver. Hay que encontrar 2 placas más. Aquí elemento 0, muy bien, aquí hay elemento 0. Por acá había cómo entrar a una zona. Vamos a ver si sabe cómo entrar por acá. Aquí. Estaban las cabinas estas. Aquí hay una plaquita. Bien. Me falta solo una. Que sospecho que estará por acá. En la última zona. Está lo que pusimos del monumento. Falta solo esta zona. todas. 20 de 20 recogidas. Una cabina de mando. Gran parte de la nave se ha mantenido. Se nos ha hecho añicos. Claro que ha hecho pedazos, pero tampoco añicos. Y podemos volver a Normandía. Vámonos. Uy.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ok. Las cosas vuelven a estar tranquilas. Meditación del consejo. Bueno, meditación del centro médico de Omega. Muy bien. Recibir datos a la Normandía. Muy bien. Muy bien, marca comodidad. Bueno, muchachos, por aquí nos vamos a quedar. Espero que les haya gustado y ya nos veremos en una siguiente vez.